Hi Harry, thanks very much for coming along today and agreeing to be interviewed. Affordable housing is a major issue, particularly for members of the Cornwall Affordable Housing Facebook group, and obviously for many families, individuals, couples that can't find anywhere to live. Lots of people get annoyed about second homes, but also the supply of affordable housing. How would you go about actually moving this problem forward and finding solutions?
As you say, it is a huge problem, and I won't expound on the problem because I'm sure everybody knows that we are in desperate need for this to be sorted. How to sort it, that is a problem in itself. There are many ways. You see behind we have mixed affordable housing, rented and purchase housing, but to actually get the problem solved, we've got to get money into the area, and young people looking at trying to raise a mortgage must find it incredibly difficult. I understand that the average wage around here is around £330 per week, which, using the mortgage formula, that means that affordability starts at around 51,000. Now, there are very few homes in the Cornwall area that I know of for £51,000. So rented accommodation would be the answer to some, bearing in mind there is no single answer to the problem. I'm also advocating that to get people on the home market, maybe the businesses, shops and offices that have accommodation above them could be utilised. We could financially assist these businesses to get them to encourage them to make their accommodation available. It would bring heartbacks into the towns that maybe don't have too many residents living in them around the edge, yes, but not in them. And it would give a bit of security to that particular business, and it would also get people on that starting ladder. Cornwall Council obviously have to replace the housing stock that, under Maggie Thatcher's ruling of the right to buy, has taken a lot of homes out of the market. So we have to have a band of rented housing, maybe through the council themselves, maybe through the housing associations. We have to build up on small villages where just one or two for the local people are needed, and around the edges of the towns where maybe a couple of hundred are needed. Cornwall tell us that about 7-ish thousand homes are needed just to answer the immediate problem. Now, how would UKIP do that? Well, we are in our policy stating that the VAT collected locally should be kept locally. Now, this would go a long way to funding the council's input of buying land, of making land available, and helping with the construction costs. Possibly £80,000 to £100,000 I would estimate per home to be built, which again, just the build cost puts this out of the market. If a home's rented, I also propose that a portion of that rent is kept on one side and invested on behalf of whoever the tenant is. This money could then be used in the case of some people who unfortunately do damage their homes. That money could then be used to repair those homes, and the council would have to deal with the tenants on that, but it wouldn't be a drain on the local ratepayers. But people that don't need that repair bill, that money could be passed back to them as a part of a deposit should they ever wish to get onto the home, the open market rent home type business. They could actually use that deposit as that money back as part of the deposit, which would go a long way into helping them get on the ladder. Because if you have even a 95% mortgage, you still have to find £4,000, £5,000, maybe £6,000 to actually buy the home, to put a deposit down, and that doesn't include the solicitor's cost and all the on costs and the insurances that you have to set up front. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you very much.